Hello, everyone. I am Kim Jacobs, host of The Kim Jacobs Show, and I wanted to take a moment, as I promised I would today, to come back on and talk to you all about some of the things that's happening throughout this past week at a glance. So, one of our team members, she takes time every week to go through and to identify different topics, things that's happening in the community, and she make sure that she puts them in a Google Drive for me to be able to grab them and share that information with you. And so with me having some of the experts that came on and have been coming on Freestyle Fridays, I haven't always gotten the opportunity to go through some of the trending topics and things that she puts in the files. So I wanted to come back on live because you always want to give honor where honor is due. And so I just want to honor Rachel for being consistent at being able to officially put all of these highlights together for us. And I want to take a moment and go through some of these topics that's at a glance. And that way, if you don't want to go and look at all of the different news sources, you don't have to. You'll be able to get some of the information right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Now, we always reference where our sources are coming from because these are not our statistics or facts. These are from various sources from around the world. So mainly, well, this stuff is United States. But anyway, I will start by talking about it's so many different things that's here that she's talked about. And I think that as I talk to you all this evening, make sure if you have any specific topics you want to cover about some of the things that's been going on in the community, go ahead and pop them in the comment section, and I'll be happy to go to your comment and pull it up on the screen. Also, here's another way for you to join into this evening's discussion on some of these trending topics. If you want to click on that link, it'll bring you right into the broadcast. And then also, if you want to on Messenger, just reach out to me directly and do an audio call. I'll be able to play that right here and put your voice onto the actual broadcast. So those are some of the ways that I can get you involved in this as a studio audience members right here in our discussion about some of these trending topics. So I have so many things up. Let me just share a couple of things and we can see what we're going to be talking about, because there's so many things which is some really good information. And again, thank you so much, Rachel, for putting this together. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is probably the most appropriate place to start with flooding. According to the New York Times, the flooding from Hurricane Ida, kills dozens of people in 4 states in particular, and at least 43 people. And actually, I saw another report that said 48 earlier this morning, but at least 43 people were killed, many of them in basement apartments in a storm caused by the remnants of Hurricane Ida. So many of us know that hurricane ripped through the Gulf Coast area and Louisiana area and just caused some significant havoc and death across the land. And so some of the remnants of that is now going over to these 4 states where people have still further lost their lives. And so here in this particular article is saying what we need to know is New Yorkers tried to save their neighbors from Ida's floods, and sometimes they couldn't, even though a lot of people, I was watching CNN and Cuomo was saying that as he was driving home, he was seeing people, neighbors coming out, trying to help each other and doing everything they could to use some teamwork to rally to support one another that's dealing with something that was very unforeseen. Philadelphia is inundated by floodwaters as Ida leaves a trail of destruction in the mid-Atlantic, and Biden calls extreme weather one of the great challenges of our time. Now, again, I'm reading this to you, but so that you don't have to go back and do all of this, more like a one-stop shop for you. But the storm's toll highlighted New York City's shadow world of basement apartments, because there are a lot of apartments that have now been revealed in our research as well that were not in compliance, is what is being revealed from some of these sources. So at least 43 people have passed away after the flooding that's caused in these 4 states. And here are some of the images that you can see here. And it is literally paralyzed the New York City area and even in the Philadelphia area as well. It saddens me actually to see some of these images. So I'm not going to go through all of them. I have quite a few, but in what this lets me know is that we need to be praying for our country, praying for the land, praying for people and for family members that are being survived from these different catastrophes that are completely unforeseen and unexpected. So nobody could prepare for this type of adversity and trauma and tragedy that we are experiencing across the land. So please, I'm putting these articles here and you can go back and further read them at your convenience. But I want to make sure that as we talk about some of these this evening, if you wanted to chime in on any of the discussion or share your thoughts, please feel free to do so because it's open discussion and I'll be happy to entertain any conversations that you all have. I see you, Andrea Belk. So glad to have you on this evening. What we're doing is just having some open discussion about some of the things that's happening throughout the week. We know Hurricane Ida is a huge thing that has happened and has caused quite a bit of devastation. I saw video footage earlier today where a woman was saying, listen, I'm a single mom. She said, I'm a single mom. She said, we need help out here. Where's FEMA? Where's the cavalry? We need help. And if we don't get the help that we need, she was saying out of her own mouth that people are going to pass away. And she was in line. I saw her on a news broadcast. She was online in line. It was on CNN actually. Yeah, she was waiting in line to get some gas, not in a car, but in with a can, standing in line, trying her best to survive. And so I know that President Biden, I saw this as well. President Biden says that $100 million has been provided to Louisiana to help with recovery efforts. Anybody that have thoughts on any of these trending topics, feel free to pop them in the comments section. He's worked with Governor Bell Edwards to ensure that Louisiana residents receive $500 in their bank account after they follow some small procedural process to be able to obtain those funds. So that's something that's really good as well. That's coming out of everything that's happening, that the president and the governor are working closely to get some of that aid to those victims in this situation. And we know that an astronomical amount of people are still without power. And I see all of the different things that we have here. I'm trying to go to something that Florida governor, I have all kinds of different topics that we have here to cover, but I want to make sure that I go to, let me see, I'll share something else with you. But if you have any comments or thoughts or questions about anything pertaining to Hurricane Ida, I know everybody's seen it on all of your news channels. So we're just providing you with some information and updates here as well. And hopefully there's really nothing, obviously, except for prayer that can be rendered to people, and obviously food, clothing, shelter, help. I know FEMA is right there on location. And I saw a news reporter earlier saying that FEMA is there, right there to assist in this situation. And first responders and people are right in place. So I commend anyone that's there helping on the ground with that situation. That is something we could have never expected. Let's see. Here's some more Ida. I'll share this one. Storm updates for you all. The latest on Ida's aftermath. And this is from, what is this article from here? Okay, so this is, I have to put my glasses on. Yeah, what we've covered. It says 5 properties where New York City residents died were illegal in the illegal cellar and basement apartments, city says. And this is from CNN's Mark Morales says this. 5 of the 6 properties where 10 New York City residents died were illegally converted cellars and basement apartments, according to a statement released by the New York City Department of Buildings. Our team is tirelessly conducting inspections at over 1,000 properties across the 5 boroughs in the aftermath of Wednesday's storm, and we'll continue to do everything we can to keep New Yorkers safe in their residence. And this is from the department's commissioner, Melanie LaRocca, said in a statement. So this is good information for you to be able to educate yourself more about. And this is basically from a CNN report. So I want to make sure that I share that with you as well. And I'll put that in the comment section. Does anybody have any questions so far, comments, thoughts about anything that's been shared from our highlight update here? Because I want to make sure that we keep you all abreast as to what's going on. Let me share some other news that has been going on too. This is a little more lighthearted, and I thought this was cute. Thank you so much, Rachel, for sharing all of this information. I saw something about was it Keisha Pullum? Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, here. Keisha. Yeah, let's go to that for a second. Okay. I don't know what all of this is on the side, but anyway, it's an Essence magazine. And it's about Keisha Pullum, Knight Pullum, actually offering her kitchen. She's inviting you all into her kitchen to learn more about her ultimate fried chicken recipe. So I don't know if that's going to be something that's going to be in stores or anything, but in addition to becoming a beloved actress and Spelman College alumni, she's proud member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority, and she's a bona fide entrepreneur with her very own line of spices. So if you haven't checked out her kitchen episodes here, you can definitely check it out. She's in the kitchen with Keisha Knight Pullum, and I think that's an ad. But anyway, so she's definitely cooking in her kitchen and inviting everyone to be a part of that experience. And let me see here. I'll move that ad off. And I'm not sure if you can hear this or not, but let me.
Hello, this is Keisha Knight Pullum, and yay! Welcome to Virtual Homecoming. We are going to make some delicious fried chicken wings.
Can you hear that, Andrea?
Spices, the Keisha's Kitchen collection. It's going to be yummy. Welcome to my kitchen.
Can you hear that, Andrea?
It's really crazy because I've always loved cooking.
The volume?
Okay. The kitchen has just always been the heart of our home growing up. And I realized that people just weren't, at home. Everyone eats out. Everyone orders food in or what have you. And I decided to do my own spices because I realized a lot of people don't cook because they're like, I don't know what to put on chicken. Or
That's good right there, y'all. That's the reason, don't you think? Isn't that the reason why people don't cook?
My spices, I have a meat, a poultry, and an all-purpose. And I actually have some new spices that will be launching for the holidays.
I'll buy the spices.
It's just good, all-natural ingredients. And you really can't mess it up. Just don't burn it. And if you put this on it, you'll be fine.
And we soror, so I will support that.
We don't want them swimming. However, we do want enough.
What is that she's pouring in there?
Kind of float a little bit.
Oh, maybe it's olive oil. I'm not sure. But you can relate to that, Andrea?
Make sure you dry your chicken wings thoroughly, because if they're kind of like wet and the seasoning doesn't stick to them right, it just doesn't work out too well.
Okay.
We have about 2 pounds.
So we have to make sure the chicken is dry.
Like this, because you want all of the seasoning to coat the chicken evenly. So I do my best to kind of do them in a layer so that when I sprinkle, it gets all sides. My secret.
Come on now, tell us a secret.
Yellow mustard and some hot sauce. Oh, and this hot sauce top was not on.
Yellow mustard and hot sauce is a secret.
A little bit of pinch of salt.
And a dash of salt is what Keisha.
We're gonna layer the flavors.
Pulling
so a
the
little
same.
bit definitely goes a long way.
Okay.
There we go. We got some pepper on there.
I love her too. Hopefully her tips are good. Yes.
So we'll go half a teaspoon, and then we'll just do a little baby bit of poultry.
So I'll make sure I put these tips in the comment section too. Let me go over here and copy that.
Perfection.
So you'll be able to go back when you're in your wind down mode and check out that actual video on your own.
I'm sorry for y'all because the chicken hasn't even hit the grease and it smells amazing in here. You can be generous.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to go back and look at this myself in more detail and try this exact recipe out. But I need to get our spices first. I need those spices.
Okay. And the thing about it is this hot sauce, it gets diluted with the mustard. So if you have little ones, like I have little ones,
that's good.
I take off the rings. And we're just gonna
take that jewelry off when you're trying to, massage that chicken and get it all together.
Oh yeah.
Hot sauce and mustard. I gotta try it. Me too.
Just dredge it in flour.
Okay.
I have a trick. You get a Ziploc bag.
I wonder, can I fast forward? Let me so I can see. I want to see the outcome. Wait a minute. I'm gonna fast forward it.
The pan.
I know I'm okay. Come on.
Yale.
You know how you're on a show and you're like, okay, let me get to what the outcome is.
Black families in America.
Oh, I can hear it. I can hear it sizzling.
Fried chicken on some paper towel. So we're gonna keep this.
You better believe it. Put that fried chicken on a paper towel. That looks good. Don't you think that looks good, Andrea?
So from here, depending on what you do, you can make a little lemon pepper seasoning. You can put some hot sauce on them. You can do all of the above. But these are the yummy.
That looks good, Keisha. Woo-hoo! All right. So yes. That's good. Oh yeah. Okay. So that's it. Let me go ahead and let me stop that one. But I am in on that. Are you in on trying that? Yes. I see you said, yep, I'm the same way. Just show me how it looks at the end, and then I'll determine if I want to watch the whole video. And her stuff was perfectly fried. Yes. I'm trying that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I thought this would be a good one too. And thank you, Rachel, for putting this up. But Nene Leakes, many of us know about her and her husband. Let's go to that. Yeah. Her husband, Greg. I want to make sure I go to that for a moment. And this is one of the Us Weekly reports is reporting on this. Bravo stars pay tribute to Greg Leakes and rallies around his wife, Nene, Andy Cohen, and more. And in loving memory of her husband, I just want to make sure that we give our condolences and our prayers to Nene Leakes' family and her entire family. He was battling with cancer, according to Us Weekly, and he was 66 years old. So today, the Leakes family, and this is when this was obviously the day that this was released this week, but he passed away on Wednesday, September 1st. And the Leakes family is in deep pain with a broken heart, as all of us would be if we have any of our significant family members or spouses pass away. So just keep the entire Leakes family in your prayers, the Leakes family in your prayers. And this is Nene and her husband, Greg, and you'll see them side by side here. And I just want to make sure that we keep their family in prayer, because many times when we're talking about celebrities, sometimes, we're just talking about some of the things that they have going on that's trending and all of that. But these people, our celebrities, are real life. They're real individuals with real situations and with real heartbreaks. And we need to keep them in prayer, just like we would if it was a family friend or a family member of our own. So please go outside of our individual circles and consider praying for other people that are in their time of need, even though we look to them and admire them for whatever role they're in society. They still need us to embrace them and mourn with them when they're going through, as is the same with everything that's happening across the land with Hurricane Ida, with the people that in the New York City and Philadelphia areas and different areas in the Northeast that have lost their lives. We need to pray for those families that are still surviving, and those that don't even know when or what they're going to go back to, because all of the photos that shows tremendous damage that's happened because of this hurricane that swept through their hometowns. So if you're in, like I'm in my home, but if your home was there, that is a very different scenario, and the level of trauma that you're dealing with versus me sitting here reporting on it there's zero comparison. I can't even articulate how you would be feeling if this is one of your homes or your family members that's passed away. So you have my deepest condolences, and you are in my prayers. Okay. All right. So let's see some other news that we have here. Oh, I thought, you know what? Okay, I'm not going to keep talking about the flooding because that's really depressing me, actually, a whole lot. But imagine if it's just depressing me talking about it, how is depressing the people that officially have to go through this and go back to their homes only to find nothing there. It's a certain level of empathy and compassion that we have to have pertaining to what people are experiencing. And I'm so grateful for whatever the president and any organizations are doing to ensure that these families are okay and safely able to return back to their home or to rebuild or to restore, to revitalize, whatever is needed in any way, shape, or form. I'm grateful for every organization that's rallying to make that happen. What did you say? Let's see. And yeah, I can't even imagine. You can't imagine something that you can't imagine. And until you experience it, that's why it's so important for people not to be so critical and judgmental of, well, I can't believe they were in this. Or you don't know what you would feel or be like in any kind of situation or circumstance until you experience it. So, okay. Let's see some other topics that Rachel put here for our weekly highlights. So I'm going to go ahead and go to, oh, you know what? I wanted to talk about this. Let's talk about this whole Delta variant. It's all kinds of variants. So when I was looking at this weekly highlight report, and again, thank you so much, Rachel. Let's see. This was crazy too. The list of variants, what we need to know about the Delta, the Mu. What is the Mu variant worse than the Delta variant? What to know about the COVID-19 mutations? And this is from ABC 7 Eyewitness News. What are they saying? Let me see if I can. Wait. Okay.
Plans to get away, others didn't. Lisa Rim and her husband from Alabama stopped for a stretch and some gas at the Hinsdale Oasis this morning. They're driving to attend the Penn State-Wisconsin football game this weekend.
We are both vaccinated. We bought the N95 masks. We've got all the hand sanitizer, so we're just going to be extra careful.
The CDC is advising unvaccinated Americans to stay home this Labor Day weekend. The strong spread of the Delta variant forcing people to rethink their holiday plans.
It's hard. We don't really travel far from home that often.
I want to hear your thoughts on it. Do you think that people should be traveling and intermingling if they're not vaccinated?
Dan Horner and his daughter from South Carolina are close to their destination in the Chicago area. Despite all of the travel advisories, he decided it was safe to make the trip.
Well, I got to continue on with life. It's short.
So this gentleman, again, this is on a news channel. You can.
But where are people going?
Where are people
Chicago
going
Public
this
Schools
weekend?
says students will have to quarantine if they travel. Meanwhile, wildfires are raging on the West Coast and flooding on the East Coast from Ida is devastating. Mike Hederman is going golfing in Wisconsin, choosing the Midwest.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do?
His best bet.
I'm not going to play the entire video.
East Coast, I saw it on TV last night. The floods are ridiculous. New Orleans tore up again. I mean, when does it stop? It's like a passage out of the Bible, isn't it?
Yes. I would think it is. That's what I agree with your comment.
Most people will be road tripping this weekend instead of.
Okay, let me I want to go back and read some more of that article that we were seeing. It says that the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention listed the COVID-19 Delta variant as one of its variants of concern, which is VOCs, on June 15th. According to the CDC, VOCs can be more contagious, more dangerous, and less susceptible to available treatments or harder to detect. So there are viruses mutating that change. What? This is crazy. I mean, I don't know all of this stuff. So I'm learning this stuff as I'm seeing the highlight reviews here, but they're saying the uncontrolled spread of SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, means the virus is mutating quickly. And that's why many new variants are being discovered in places with the highest infection rates and large numbers of unvaccinated individuals in the United States, the United Kingdom, India, and Brazil. Get out of here. Viruses mutate. They change from all forms. I know okay. Wow. The World Health Organization and the CDC are monitoring slightly different variants depending on whether the variant is a threat globally or just to the United States. Wow. We're not just dealing with one virus. We're dealing with a lot of viruses. I'm skipping. Pay me no mind. Y'all are just like sitting. I'm sitting at home and reading all of this stuff, and I'm just skipping through because I've read the articles already, but I wanted to go back and like give you a short brief of it. Let's see. But because there's been uncontrolled replication around the world for the last year and a half, we've created variants beyond variants. And this is from Dr. Todd Elron, ABC's News medical contributor and director of infectious diseases at South Shore Health. Okay, wow. The thing is, I also heard I was listening and saw something with Dr. Fauci talking about the importance. What was he saying earlier? And I wrote it down, but he was just saying one thing that I don't want to say the wrong thing that he was saying. So never mind. I'm not gonna dare say a quote and don't know exactly what I'm saying. So I won't do that. But what he was saying was that it's very important that we recognize. That's what it was. What he was saying is that we probably should look at it, and I'm summarizing, so I'm not quoting, but we should look at this whole first and second shots that many people have received for the vaccination. Look at the booster shots as almost like when you have to get your regular immunizations and things of that nature. You look at it as a necessary shot for whatever the potential that it is to prevent it from happening. So if we look at it from a positive perspective, according to what he was sharing, and that's what I took away from what he was saying, then it might be a better way of viewing it versus looking at it as a third vaccination type of shot. It's really from his wording type of thing. What I gathered is that it's going to be another booster to make sure things are properly covered for each of us that are choosing to be vaccinated. Now, I'm not on here saying whether you should be vaccinated or not vaccinated. That is your choice. I do not condemn people one way or the other for whatever choices you decide to make. I am vaccinated. And so people that are watching or tuning into the Kim Jacobs Show, you may want to know if Kim Jacobs herself is vaccinated. Yes, I'm vaccinated, and I will get the booster if that's available to me and when it's available to me. But that's a personal choice that I'm making. And if you choose not to be vaccinated and that's your personal choice, doesn't stop us from being able to communicate. Hey, God bless you, love you, and all of that stuff. But you have your own choices to make, okay? So let's see what you said. I personally don't think we need to live in fear. If you want to travel, then travel. Just be safe. I agree that it's up to a personal preference as to what people are going to do. You always have to do what you believe is in the best interest of you and your family and your environment, and make the best, safest, conscious choice that you believe will give you the best outcome. So, okay. And again, people have so many different views. People are battling and like fighting over oh my gosh, let's talk about that for a few minutes. The mask mandates. There are so many different things happening with, I want to put this list. Okay. I'm going to give you all this link too, and then I have to get it off the screen because I have so many things pulled up here. But I'm going to put this link that I just talked from about the different types of variants right there. So you'll have that in the comment section. You can go back and watch that later. Definitely this Texas abortion topic. I'm not going to deep dive into that tonight, but I'll put it there and you all can have it as a one-stop shop and share your own thoughts and different things. Again, these are none of the things here. These are just resources. They are not the views of the Kim Jacobs Show. Let me make sure I put that. Any views expressed are the views of individuals and not necessarily the views of the Kim Jacobs Show. Yeah, I have to put that disclaimer there. All right. So I did share that link with you, and you can definitely chime in and put whatever comments you want. Okay. The mask. I really wanted to know, the question that I had was from state to state, who's required to wear a mask, who's not. I don't always know these things myself personally. So what works for me is just being able to see what some of the highlights are. And then I sit back and really look at it and analyze it. So states that are returning to mask mandates, and maybe you all know this stuff. I don't know all of this stuff. So this is educational for me. No mask requirements are in the darker orange. Mask required in some or all situations for unvaccinated people is in the yellow, and green. Mask required in some or all situations for vaccinated and unvaccinated people. So the people that say, the areas that say no matter whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated, this is what you're going to do here. You're going to wear a mask, okay? And so that's important to know. You'll be able to see, okay, all of those states. Okay, so of those states, 3, California, New York, and Connecticut have mandates that don't apply to fully vaccinated people. Nevada's statewide mandate applies to counties with high rates of COVID, and Illinois reinstated a mandate that went into effect Monday, requiring masks in all indoor settings for residents over the age of 2. Washington also restored its statewide indoor use requirements last week with wording that includes a strong recommendation for masks in crowded outdoor settings. And then the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention updated its mask guidance on July 27th, saying that indoor mask use is recommended in areas with high transmission rates, regardless of vaccination status. So on this particular link, you'll be able to go back and see specifically which areas are saying no matter what, we want you to wear a mask in this area, okay? In Louisiana, in Illinois, in New Mexico, Nevada, Oregon, and Washington State, they say no matter what, vaccinated, unvaccinated, put your mask on. That's what they're saying. And so this was good information for me. I really appreciated learning about that. And I hope that it's helpful to you too as well, to you all. I find it to be very beneficial to just get a brief update, not from just a bring me down perspective, but from the perspective of knowing what's going on in our world, what's going on in the different communities around. Let me stop sharing that. So different communities throughout the United States. There was another, I thought this was kind of cute thing that I wanted to say. And these are beautiful young ladies. So I'm going to put this up right quick. Baby, I see you. Look at this. It's so many highlights. And Rachel, again, thank you so much for taking the time to put all of these highlights. I don't see the links. Oh, you don't see the links that I'm sharing. Oh my goodness. I'm putting them on. Okay, they're on my personal Facebook page. I see that, Andrea. I see them on the Kim Jacobs Show page, my personal Facebook page, and my YouTube channel, and the Balance Doctor page. That's where I went live. Okay. So that's where I went live for this particular broadcast tonight. I didn't go live on all of the platforms tonight, but let me put this one here, which is, it's from essence.com, and I'll share it with you. Hold on. But I thought this was pretty cool to be able to just like get news at a glance without having to go search everywhere. Okay. Baby, I see you. Diddy felt Kim Porter's presence in Venice as their twin daughters did their couture runway debut. I done botched all of that up. Let me start over. Baby, I see you. And that's Diddy felt Kim Porter, his wife's presence in Venice as their twins made couture runway debut. The girls strut their stuff at Dolce & Gabbana's Ultimoda show in Italy in front of a star-studded audience. Look at those beautiful young ladies. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah. And it says, our invite must have gotten lost in the mail. That's what Victoria, whoever wrote this article, said. Hello, our invite must have gotten lost in the mail, but a who's who of stars were invited to Dolce & Gabbana's Ultimoda Couture fashion show in Venice on August 29th. One of the big names in the audience included Diddy, who sometimes goes as Love, but is for sure Sean Combs. He was present to watch his daughters, twins Jesse, James, and Delilah, maybe, or I don't know, Delila. I'm not sure because I don't know the names of everybody. And she's 14 though. And Chance, 15, as they were cast as models to showcase the latest designs. All I know is they are stunning, flawless, and gorgeous, and well prepared for this debut moment in their lives. And I'm so excited for them. So I did go on Instagram and liked the thing and commented how beautiful they were. And Sean Combs, P. Diddy, love, whatever you call yourself, you rocked it. You rocked it, allowing your twins and this beautiful additional queen to rock the runway. All right. So I thought that was worth sharing too. And thank you again. I'll put that in the comments. I don't know. Tell me, I don't know why you're not seeing them in the comments here. But anyway, very gorgeous. Aren't they gorgeous? Don't you feel like, Andrea, don't we feel like we're like getting an opportunity to kind of catch up on the news and stuff? I don't, as busy as I am, I do not get a chance to do this that often. So I was like, yes, I think I need this more often in my life to be able to just do a one-stop shop. Look right here at my highlight report. And I gotta tell him. I gotta say something to my son here because I got my cookies in the I'm like, I need them out of the oven. Lord have mercy. I'm like, don't let my cookies burn. All right. So I think that there are so many other things here, but everybody knows, I'm sure, about the Florida school district updates. Wow. Yeah. There was like a whole thing, and I saw it like multiple times on the news. Did you see this, Andrea? Love your warm chocolate chip cookies, girl. My chocolate chip cookies in the oven. I'm like, I need, that's like a whole event here. You know how I feel about that. I need my son, somebody get that out the, okay. So did you know about this situation, Andrea, in Florida, where the school district hold on one second. Pardon me. Okay. So let me go here and show you. All of a sudden you hear some running, like, you know, like they know it's serious too. It's like, don't play with mom's cookies. Okay, let's. I hear like, thank you. It's nothing like having great people in your life, right? All right. Now I got all sidetracked because if my cookies burn, I'll have to do the whole broadcast over again. I'm just joking. I'm being totally silly. Let me see. Oh, I wanted to show you one thing. I thought this was interesting too. They burn. Oh no, let me see. No. Can you please put me another one in? And because I can't. Okay. Man, I knew I was talking to. Okay. Here you go. Why did I get totally sidetracked? What if I was at a job and they'd be like, ma'am, no, you cannot work here if you gotta take a whole cookie, chocolate chip warm cookie dough break. Yes. All right. So let me put this comment here. This is from Fox News update. And I saw this on something. I was like, these people are going in. And I realized that the one doctor was saying that she's like, I was just trying to get in the building. So I read the whole article and I've been keeping abreast of some of this stuff, but I thought it would be good to come on and just share with you guys too. So you'll see what's happening. And maybe you know this stuff, maybe you don't. I didn't know some of this stuff. So all right, Florida school district updates mask policy after hundreds line up outside chiropractor for mask opt out. And this was earlier in the week. This was according to foxnews.com. The Florida school district's new mask mandate went into effect on Monday. And it says a Florida school district in Sarasota County overhauled its COVID-19 mask exemption policy after hundreds of people lined up for hours outside of the local chiropractic clinic seeking medical examination for their children in response to the district's mask mandate. And it's like, it was a whole thing. I mean, it's like hundreds of people lining outside of the Twin Palms chiropractic office. And there was like some type of, I know people were pushing and shoving. I saw that on CNN. I was like, what? People are like starting to physically harm each other over this stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I hit play, I'll see if this is what's going to come up. Fox News flash headlines. But I know I saw the actual incident. I don't know. I don't need no whole ad. I guess I don't have no choice. Okay, well, I got a free advertisement. Old Navy. I didn't even know they had jeans in my size. So there you have it. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even know they had that in plus size. What is this? Biden doubles down on 3.5 million. And no, I wanted to see the thing about. No, this is not what I want to see. President Friday morning doubled down on his support. Okay, no. I was trying to find the thing that talks about these people fussing and fighting in front of in Florida. They were going off. But I don't know where it is, so don't worry about it. It's all kinds of stuff that I've seen all week. Okay, it's also stuff that you can watch on Netflix. What's new and black on Netflix in September? That's something else that Rachel put up here. It's a lot of highlights. So you know what I'm going to do? I just wanted to tell you a few of them and let you know that it's a lot happening, lots of stuff happening. But here are some of the things that are African-American, black film on Netflix throughout the month of September. Is that something you want to know, Andrea? Because it's you and I out here and enjoying ourselves. Who's laughing? Somebody's laughing. I didn't know. I don't know a lot of this stuff. LOL, live TV. You never know what you're going to get. Oh, yeah, the jeans. I'm like, I didn't know that Old Navy had plus size jeans. Did you? You didn't know that either? Because you're not plus size. I'm plus size. So I was like, what? I'm going over there. I'm like, I'm going to get me some plus size jeans. Anyway, okay. Let's see. So this is what to look at in the month of September on Netflix if you're interested in black film. And what's new comedy classics and CIA thrillers are on the menu this month. I don't know whether it's something you want to see or not, but I'll show it to you. Let's see what's playing this month. And you can say, yeah, that's a good one. That's not a good one. All right, let's go here. What's new? So it's different comedy. Watch a young Jada Pinkett Smith catch the eye of an ever-expanding Eddie Murphy before seeing Denzel Washington's dodge the CIA shadiness. Okay, some kind of, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so Do the Right Thing. Oh, these are all black films that's going to be playing. Oh, I get it. Okay, so these are the black films that's going to be playing throughout the month of September on Netflix. So The Nutty Professor. Okay, Eddie Murphy and the Clumps. Okay, Love Don't Cost a Thing. Okay, so these are like old school. Rhyme and Reason. I love movies. I'm a movie fanatic person. I like going to. Do you like movies a lot, Andrea? Anybody else like movies? But the thing is, for me, when it comes to movies, I really don't like seeing movies twice. Like, I already saw that. So why do I want to keep seeing? But then the only thing is, when I say I don't like seeing them twice, every time I do see it again, guess what? What is that? I did not want to do funny joke. No. Okay. Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. But whenever I do see the movie twice, well, I've seen Marshall. Guess what? I always realize that there's something that I missed that first time. Malcolm and Muhammad Ali, Blood Brothers, Malcolm X. Okay. I never seen some of these things. What is this? The Ghetto Saga? Okay. So nailed it. It's all kind of, if you're interested, Denzel Washington, No One is Safe. So these are some of the movies, The Smart Money Woman. I never seen some of this. Dear White People, I never seen any of this stuff. So I guess I could watch a whole bunch of Ada. Okay, I am not even going to scroll down to sex education because I don't know what that's going to show me. So I'm just going to stop sharing right now. But you got the link. You can go check out everything that's going to be played right there on Netflix. Oh, you said I'm the opposite. You're the opposite. I love to rewatch movies. You love rewatching movies, Andrew? I'll be like, no, please don't tell me. You want to see that again? Like 2, 3, 4 times. How many times you want to see it? Tell me how many times you want to see it. We already saw that. Why do we got to keep watching it? And my family, they definitely will watch movies 2, 3 times. And every time I do it, it's like, okay, I must admit, I did see something that I didn't see the first time. And it's like, Oh, did that happen the first time, or did they re-put in a new scene? It's because I didn't catch it the first time. So who knows? How many times you want to see it? Yes. Oh, okay. Let's see. Hello, Lady Kim. How are you? Miss Michelle, it's a pleasure to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time, so I'm glad to see you on this evening. I'm just on here going through, sharing some week at a glance highlights of things that's been happening throughout the community. And a young lady on my team, her name is Rachel. She put together all of these highlights of things that's going on. And I wanted to take a moment and go through some of them because I didn't cover any of these today on Freestyle Friday. So I was like, what? This is a lot of stuff that she took the time to do. And I didn't want to not. Okay, somebody's talking about, I'm not even gonna talk about that. Some of these topics, I'm like, I ain't bringing that up today. No. Yeah, but then this is a sad situation. Twin boys were found dead inside the car at South Carolina Daycare, and that's something that is devastating and heartbreaking. It's some stuff happening across our land that is extremely disheartening. If we don't think that there is a need for prayer now more than ever, when will we ever think that prayer is needed? Because this shows us that there's something greater than us that exists that is much higher than who we are as individuals. And we have to subject ourselves to it, don't we? I can only speak for Kim. I'm not speaking for the show. I'm speaking for Kim. I want to be subject to my higher source, which is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I need to be connected. I want to stay connected to the source of my life and my strength. Okay. Because that's the only way. The joy of the Lord has to be my strength. Let's see. Artists make the most amazing animal sculptures. Okay, let's see. Let's see that one. Animals make. I'm gonna pull that up and see. I bet they're gonna be amazing looking. Let me see. I haven't pulled these up. I hadn't seen that one. So let me go up here. It's a lot of good stuff though. But anyway, this is all just our attempt to give you kind of like a week at a glance. So in case you didn't see some of these things on all of the different news outlets, which all of the sources are right there. When I share it with you, and the link is the actual source is there. Let's see. I'm trying to get you to. I'm gonna get you up here and let you see. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if that one's gonna come up. If it comes up, I'll show it to you. Let's see that these topics are perfect. I'm trying to give you like a smorgasbord of topics. Huh? Nightclub is, I'm not going to talk about that. So no. Okay. No. Artists make, no, that's crazy right there. What they talking about doing. Some stuff I just can't even envision that people would be saying they're going to do. Huh. Oh, what about all of these celebrities that have tested positive for coronavirus? And that's been, some of them I know people that have tested positive that are celebrities. They have been putting out as many positive pleas as possible. And I think that personally, y'all can tell me what you think. I think that people that have been celebrities that have tested positive have done a good job, in my personal opinion, of coming out publicly and telling people that, hey, we need you guys to mask up, to get the vaccination. They're public and vocal about some of the things that they want the community to know. And because of their celebrity status, people are listening to them a lot of times, or willing to at least listen to them or hear what they have to say. So let me see what this is saying about the celebrities who have tested positive for coronavirus. This is from Us Weekly, and we know that Tom Hanks and his wife came out early on. Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson were among the first high-profile names to test positive for COVID-19 on March 11, 2020, and the Academy Award winner shared their symptoms the couples experienced during their time in Australia, where Hanks was working on the pre-production of a Elvis Presley movie. They felt tired, but they had like colds and some body aches. But for the most part, he played the role of Forrest Gump. We know that. And they were overall okay. And then these are some other Hollywood celebrities that did test positive. Idris announced that he had contracted the virus as well. And he revealed it on Twitter on Monday that he decided to get tested after learning that an individual he was in contact with had tested positive on March 13th, 2020. So these were just some of the celebrities throughout the time that did test positive for coronavirus. Joe Rogan, and he said that on a video on September 1st that he had tested. This is 2021 now, a whole year and some change has gone by, and this virus is still plaguing us. It's ridiculous. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Okay, this is Kim Jacobs rebuking coronavirus in the name of Jesus. Get me behind us. We don't have time for this. Don't nobody got time for this at all. We don't have time for no virus that's just permeating throughout the land. Okay, so Joe Rogan said that he had tested positive for COVID-19. I got back from the road Saturday night and was feeling very weary, had a headache, and just felt kind of run down. But after isolating himself from family, after getting fevers and sweats that night. Who is these people? Gene and okay, Jay. Yeah, I've seen them. Is this Kiss? I don't know. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I don't know about it. I don't even know all the names. But here anyway, Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. Although they were vaccinated, the Kiss. Yeah, okay. So I was gonna say, please say this is Kiss because I remember back in my childhood days under Kiss. Okay, so Kiss bandmates tested positive for COVID in succession and experienced mild symptoms in August 2021, and they tweeted that he recovered right, and my COVID symptoms were mild compared to so many others. And let me tell you, it kicked his butt basically. And he really had a problem because it was still doing a lot of damage. And, outside of, okay, Corey Taylor, some of these people I don't personally know of, but the point is, these are celebrities that have all tested positive for coronavirus. Yeah, I've seen him. Drake. Yeah, Drake is a rapper. Yeah. He just dressed differently right now. Okay. Anyway, there you have it. Oh, and I know, yeah, that's DJ Khaled, right? Yeah. So all of these people, and you can read their stories. Reba McEntire and Rex. It's not fun to get this. I did get it. Rex and I got it, and it's not fun. And the country singer said this in a TikTok video on August 2021. So, I mean, some of these people are just still recently getting tested positive, and some people are fully vaccinated. Do you have any thoughts on being fully vaccinated and still getting this Delta variant or COVID-19 or Mu variant, all of these variants that are out here? People are still contracting some form of COVID variant or COVID-19 in spite of being vaccinated. So now, if you're getting down to the point where you still getting the virus in spite of being vaccinated, then that, to me, aren't you going to lean on somebody else other than what only our physicians are saying? We got to go to a higher place of solace. I need you to intervene, Lord. I need you to come in and to work on my behalf here, not just my behalf, but on behalf of all of these people across the land, with the hurricanes and with the storms and with the wildfires and with the flooding in the subway, New York City subway. I mean, this is a lot. This is a lot. So I'm asking all of us to pray fervently for everything that's happening across the land, and pray with great diligence. Okay, so I have covered quite a few of the topics. I didn't get through all of them, but guess what? I think I got through plenty, and I'm grateful because, again, one of my team members on the Kim Jacobs Show's team takes her time. Rachel, thank you for providing us with a week at a glance. And by all means, you can come on the Kim Jacobs Show yourself and share these tips. I told you, everybody on the Kim Jacobs Show team need to come forward. So although you all are getting to see me, there are some people behind the scenes that really do go to great extremes to make the Kim Jacobs Show what it is. So I just want to thank all of our team members. And I try my best not to go into naming everybody because I always end up forgetting something, but I just want to say thank you to the entire team. Okay, let's see. We just like any vaccine, it's not 100% guaranteed to protect you, but I know someone who I can give my 100% trust in, my Lord and Savior. And I ditto that personally as an individual. So whatever comes, whatever goes, nothing is allowed that the Lord does not allow to happen for whatever the reason. And even if you have opposing views to what I'm saying, you're welcome to share your views and to share your thoughts as well. This platform is not only a platform for all, yes, this is what we are all robots and we all believe and think the same thing. That's not the case. People have their own views and own opinions, and you are welcome to voice those views and opinions. It's okay. It's okay. And you're not going to hear me bash you or beat you up or tear you down or anything like that. I've had somebody on Twitter recently say something to me. They were like, well, if your God did this, why would why does he keep allowing different things? I said, you know what? I don't bash anything that you believe in. And I ask for the same respect in return. I'm not here to debate about it. I'm just here providing an outlet for us to be able to help life be as best as it can be and to balance our lives as best we can. Even from that perspective, when you talk about balance, there are lots of times that we look out of balance and things don't look like they are looking good for you or for me. But we know that God knows every single season that we are experiencing in our lives. And he knows some are more extreme than others because he's allowing us to go through those. So I just hope that this has been helpful as we've shared a week at a glance of what's been going on throughout the community. If there's anything that we omitted, please put it in the comments. You're more than welcome to. And on Monday, and you're doing a great job at all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. And so on Monday, I have a guest, which is Labor Day, y'all. So I know people are like, it's Labor Day, girl. We're going to be watching the show. But on Monday, we are going to have a guest right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. And her name is Elder CARMOLITA Ely, and she's going to be here talking with us. She's so excited. I'm excited and can't wait to have her here live right on the Kim Jacobs Show. Today's episode, because I didn't even tell you our episode sponsors, is none other than Snow Legal. I want to share them with you.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
And our next episode sponsor.
It's not just another day. It's a brand new day, full of all the fun, love, and laughter you and your family create. Silver Shield Security understands feeling at home means feeling safe and happy. No credit checks, no contracts. We offer payment arrangements, and we'll even give you a free door camera. Find out how we can brighten your day even more at silvershield-security.com. Silver Shield Security.
And our third episode sponsor, these are our sponsors for this week. So I thought I'd take a moment to just acknowledge them because they take the time to sponsor the Kim Jacobs Show. And so I'm on live for a whole different topic, but still want to just give tribute to who tribute's due.
When someone has lost a loved one, they want to know what exactly happened. They want to know, is the other person going to be held responsible? And they want closure. At Hunter and Everett, we help clients that have lost a loved one move on, and to do that with dignity and respect that they deserve.
And our final episode sponsor, which I do want to take a moment to acknowledge as well for this week, has been none other than Lamb Funeral Home. And Lamb Funeral Home, they are certified in all 50 states. And I think that's so important to know, because if you are dealing with a veteran, or you are an adult dependent of a veteran or a spouse of a veteran, they have tremendous services that they want to share with you because the owner is a vet himself. And so they're located in Concord, 704-782-3011, 704-782-3011, funeralpreplanning.com. They have over 28 years of experience, and they go through things like what to expect, how to take care of your immediate needs, and funeral pre-planning. So don't wait until something happens before you reach out to Lamb Funeral Home. Reach out to them now at 704-782-3011. And I am so grateful that you all stayed on with me this evening and had a great time. I saw a comment. I don't want to disconnect without, let's see, what? I'll try to sneak in on Monday. I plan to sleep all day. Okay, so yes, Monday on Labor Day, I have Carmelita coming on at 11 o'clock, and you're going to enjoy her. So please make sure you're in the studio audience. All right, that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday weekend. Be safe. Wear your mask if you're willing to do that. And if you're not, do whatever you want to do. Okay, your choice. And that's up to you. But if your state requires that you wear the mask, follow the rules and the regulations and the laws of the land. And other than that, I will see you all. Oh, I didn't tell you guys, Gabe's Heart Foundation is definitely doing our 5K walk. That's going to be happening on September 25th. If you haven't already registered, or if you want to be a sponsor where you put your logo on the t-shirt or on the banner, make sure that you go ahead and do that. Our sponsorship, I think that piece ends on Tuesday, but registering for the walk, you can do that. You can do it virtually, wherever you are, it doesn't matter, and be a part of the 5K walk, either virtually or in person this year. So the 6th annual Gabe's Heart Walk is going to be both in person, and it's going to be virtually as well. So that's how you can register, and I'll put that in there. And then also, many of you know that Chantelle Patterson is a young lady that is very near and dear to me personally. She volunteered with Gabe's Heart Foundation for many years, for every single year, not many, every single year that we had anything Gabe's Heart related, Chantelle Patterson officially showed up for it. Every single year. And this past week, she was killed tragically by someone that was driving. I don't want to go through all the details. The point is, she's in heaven, and her life was shortened here on this earth. And so I encourage you, if you are able to support their GoFundMe initiative to help with covering expenses for the Chantelle Patterson's family, I've spearheaded it, but the family is taking care of all of these expenses. And the way that they're doing that is through the efforts that you all are able to provide. Gabe's Heart Foundation, the Mother Dreamer Movement, Kim, we don't get any money from this. This all 100% of it goes towards helping with Chantelle Patterson's arrangements and her family needs. Okay. All right. So I think that's all I can think to tell you guys. I've had a great time with you. Definitely, Andrea, on here. You stuck it out with me. We had a good time. Don't you feel like you caught up on the news? Like a whole news episode or something. All right. So yes, good night. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you on Monday. Good night. I enjoy. This is not how our show typically goes, Miss Michelle. So come back on our regular episodes. This is just a way to update you on some news and things that's happening in the community. All right, everybody. Have a great night. I'll close out as if it's my show. I'll do my regular show close out. Have a great night. And I'll talk to you on Monday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of The Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on The Kim Jacobs Show.